Hi, I'm Jayme Roy. I'm easyrig's ambassador in California, here in Los Angeles. And it's one of those things that has absolutely saved my life. Someone introduced me to the easyrig about the same time as introducing me to Peter Jennings at ABC. And it was a camera woman who absolutely loved this thing. We were working together early on. She saw Peter, grabbed him and said, "Peter, you've got to see this thing." And if you don't know Peter Jennings, he was one of our most famous news anchors in the United States and just a brilliant guy. He loved it. She just raved about this thing. And ever since, I've been doing the same thing because I've started using it and it has extended my life, it's extended my career, and it's added options that I never had before. You know, using this, for example, with, normally a 200 millimeter handheld shot doesn't come out so great. With the easyrig, I can manage it, and actually quite well. I've found if I have to cut down my luggage to save on overweight when I'm traveling abroad or wherever, the one thing I will not eliminate is the easyrig. This is absolutely such a key piece of equipment. I'll eliminate lights before I'll eliminate the easyrig. So I've been shooting documentaries. I grew up in documentary throughout my entire life. I guess my most famous client is Michael Moore, and I've shot Sicko and Where to Invade Next and Capitalism: A Love Story. So those are his three last features at this point. And without the easyrig, I could not have done it. And these things are being projected on screens internationally, huge. I mean, absolutely massive screens. And I've been surprised myself at how smooth it looks, especially because it is not Steadicam. It is handheld, verite style shooting. So I haven't gotten the audience sick yet. When we were traveling around Europe on Where to Invade Next with Michael Moore, we were carrying an American flag because, much like the Americans did when we landed on the moon, we stuck the flag into the thing. So anytime we would steal a good idea from another country, we would wave the flag. So I do have a good picture of myself and Michael shooting a little piece in Oslo with the American flag on a boat. So I've found, just recently I came back from a trip yesterday, and I've noticed that even the bag is a help because I'm able to fit 4 other things in the bag with the easyrig. So that's a huge help when you're doing documentaries and trying to cut things down in terms of overweight baggage and such. That's been great. Having the easyrig also allows me, now with a camera like this, with a C300 Mark II, I have to change lenses constantly. And if I can have both hands, so I can be handing this off to somebody and swapping lens, that's a huge help and very simple. And then just pop right back up, change a couple settings, and we're off to the races. Let's say I swap lenses, right? This is going to be way too long for your video, I'm sure, but at least you'll have an idea. One of the things I love being able to do is, let's say I've got to shoot some B-roll at a table. I'm able to take this, and not only am I able to I'm able to change from handheld to suddenly being able to make dolly moves very simply and easily. And not just dolly moves, but jib-like moves. So I can sweep in on stuff and get the shot. Tabletop is fantastic with this. Are you okay if I swing in here? But, let's say I just want to get a shot coming up on the pool balls. Easyrig, being this third hand of God that I call it, because it's usually just that all these new rigs are so front heavy This just allows me to come here, say from the cell phone, over to the balls, and an incredibly smooth shot that used to take a full-on, Chapman dolly and a Z arm and, 5 guys. Now here I can just come, pop up over, and fly into it smoothly. All just popping this thing out of my backpack. And so it has made an incredible variety for me in terms of especially B-roll